And now, guys, we are live, and it is my hope that this one here is going to find you guys in good health. I am waiting for you guys to come on board. I can see how many people are live already. One person is already there. I'm waiting for others. So just mark yourself present in case you are live, because if you won't be able to meet the quorum, we will not be. I can see Anderson Kahenya, probably you are there. Oh, true Kenyan, thank you. You're one of the people who subscribed to our membership. Can see that. Yeah, I can see we are already 90 people, which is good. So as usual, I just want us to go straight without wasting much of time. Yeah, I can see Regan Odero, Chege Kenneth, Karibu, David Ojala, Edwin Owoko. I can see Clever Mind, 100 million. Malia Mungu, oh, Kevin Mukana. So we are so many. So I think we're just going to begin, and just the way we normally do it, I'm going to leave my number open there. So the numbers which you're going to use to call is the one on the screen. That one. So just call purely WhatsApp, just call WhatsApp. Then we'll be able to proceed. Now, let me continue reading the comments as we, first of all, allow me to say sorry. I'm a bit late today. You can see the setup here is not our usual place. I've actually set up this place just now because our usual place had a bit of power problem. I don't know what went wrong with our socket, so we could not set it up on time. We had thought it was just okay. We were just going to plug things in. So, David Ochieng, I've not refused. Karibu sana. Dani JJ, karibu. Anderson Kehanya. Love this channel, although mimi ni mtu wa Ruto. I really appreciate that. I can see watu wengi sana kama wale watu wa Nyachai. Let me just read the people who are there. So you can, the phones are now on. You can start calling. Who is going to be the first person to call? I've just missed a number which begins with 0716. Sorry. If you call again, I'll definitely pick it now. The phone is now with me. So the way we normally do, the question is, what next for Raila Odinga? And by the way, today, I think you might have seen that image of Raila Odinga being blocked from accessing his house or his home. Hopefully you saw it. I don't know what you think. I don't know what your thoughts are about the whole incident. Today at in Kisumu, where he came from, from Migori, and he was going to the home of the late Grace, and then he was stopped. His convoy was stopped. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Let me get someone here. If you guys are not ready, I don't know whether I'll get it. I'll get him. Gentleman here. If you are not calling, I might be assuming yet there are problems with the phone calls. I never know these things. The last time we tried getting online. Now let me know. Let me just read from the comments. Is there a problem? Hello. Hello. Yes. You love to reduce the volume of your TV or whatever. Yeah, because without that we won't be able to get you.
Okay, I'm Wilson Okando.
Yes.
I was just trying to show that I'm also watching you.
Okay. Are you able to hear me well from your side?
Yes, I'm hearing you and I'm hearing you.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yes.
Karibu. So you guys are not calling? I don't know whether the WhatsApp calls are not going through like last time. Let me call up another gentleman here if you'll pick. Nimforce leo. Gordon. Wewe leo nimekuweka kwa speaker. You are live on my channel.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yes, how are you, Professor?
So far, so good. And yourself?
I'm okay. Now, what's your thought?
Talk to me. What's going on down there?
No, what's your thought on Raila, the announcement yesterday? Our topic for today is about what will Raila Odinga do on 20th of March? Will he storm Statehouse? Your thoughts? Because I said today I want to surprise you.
Storming Statehouse is the right answer to this case, but I think that that's the day that the momentum of this man and other things will pick up. Yes. Because what happened is, like, right now the population is getting charged, yes, and the Kenyan Kwanza government keep on getting things wrong one after the other. Yes. And what this thing is it builds the momentum and it creates other people to join in, and there's a demarcation that's happening either you're with us or without us. Yes. But storming Statehouse, I don't think that's going to be the case, because it's not as simple as it might appear. Yes. And that can be chaos. There can be bloodbath and other things. Ruto is still very powerful, and Raila is very powerful. I think there's some deals going on with the background without our knowledge. That's what I think right now.
Yeah.
But the question will be, we should be asking right now, right?
Yes.
For I'm a Raila supporter and everybody else. What are we going to do different that you have not done before? I watched your video last time. You had outlined the mistake that you will never do. Yeah. Now, if he is offered peace, do you think he will be able to refuse those things? Is this the now the Raila that you're going to say that now Statehouse no matter what? What if the GSU comes and starts shooting people with the live bullets? Doesn't care. What if there are so many things on the table that we do not know.
Yes.
But as I said, right?
Yes.
The problem is that we have a confused population. Kenyans themselves don't know what they want.
Yes.
Even the people shouting, what? Tomorrow you offer them a job, they make a U-turn. Trust me.
Yes.
And divide and rule works perfectly with the complex situation with Kenya. Everybody is angry, everyone on the back. As I told you before, kila mtu has got a price.
Yes.
Well, that statement, I myself, it confused me, but I'm still analyzing it. But storming Statehouse is severely remote a possibility of that. Okay. But the problem is that we have got a very complex society, and the Kenya Kwanza keep on doing one mistake after the other.
Yes.
So, if Raila continues as things go without backing out, the government may not survive.
Yes.
Right? Because you realize that two major important countries, Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu, they contribute hugely for Kenya's tax.
Yes.
Those areas are blocked. Like Nairobi, you do Maandamano like 2 weeks. The government must negotiate with you, because that's the headquarters. 60% of Kenya's GDP is in Nairobi, which Raila knows very well, and that's where we have all the diehard.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting going ahead. I don't have the answer. I would love to give you an answer, but if I keep my eyes in, I'll be able to give you an answer going forward. Okay?
Thank you. I know I've ambushed you, but it's okay. You are live.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We have to contribute positive whichever way we can.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, Gordon. Okay. Now I can see most of you guys are calling. Let me call Kitazi. He's also been trying to call. Okay. Kazi.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Lee.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you'll be forced to
So,
reduce the volume.
I'll just. Hold on.
Okay, now go ahead.
I'll just go ahead and just make a quick comment. Thank you, Coach Kwasimu. But for me, I see things a little bit different, and I could be wrong, Lakini, because I go back to who Raila is.
Yes.
What has Raila fought for all his life?
Yes.
He has fought for marginalized communities.
Yes.
He has fought for an equitable society.
Yes.
He has fought for freedoms.
Yes.
And I think I don't think his intent is too much to Statehouse or to get Ruto out.
Mm-hmm.
Ruto, I think, has made a strategic mistake, which is, in my view,
yes.
He is rolling back all those gains
yes.
that we fought for all these years.
Yes.
Starting with the defeat of that initiative between Uhuru, what was it called, BBI?
Yeah.
Because to me that was a situation where he was going to provide equity. So Ruto, in my view, is a stumbling block to the progress we've made all these years.
Yes.
And he's rolling that back. And for me, Raila is telling him, dude, you're not going to do that. You're not going to roll back all these gains we've made as a society since his dad wrote the book Not Yet Uhuru, all these years till today. So I think for me, it is a do or die situation to where he's like, Ruto has to come to the table to walk a way forward in order to reconstitute the IEBC, in order to reconstitute the structures for election, so that even if nothing happens on the 20th, but at least there's a plan forward to where some sort of justice can prevail moving forward. I don't know. That's just my take. I could be wrong, but I'll take myself off and let you comment on that. Thank you.
Thank you. And by the way, I received whatever the coffee you sent me. I really appreciate. Welcome.
It's not much. We'll run this all together. Thank you.
Now, who is calling? Who is calling again? The lines are now free. The question is, what next? Can Raila Odinga storm Statehouse? And by the way, an incident happened earlier today, late in the night in Kisumu, around 1 hour ago. Raila Odinga was coming from Migori, and then he was going to the house of Grace Onyango, who passed on the other day. And on his way, because they are neighbors, you go to Statehouse, the next compound I think is Raila's, then Grace is somewhere there. So Raila Odinga's convoy was actually stopped by that roadblock, and the police there insisted that Raila Odinga was not going to pass. So Raila had to actually force himself through. And I'm asking myself whether it was by design. And Nyeri ni sisi, nimekuona karibu sana. Karibu sana. Let me call this other guy, because funny thing, most of you call when I'm on call. Let me call. Oh, it's another call. Maybe trying to call. What's wrong? Why are false calls not going through? Because I'm just getting very many missed calls here. The number is okay. Meanwhile, let me read the comments. I'll be reading some of your comments here. Eric Onyango from UK. Thank you. Oh, what Raila? So official King Moscato is asking, what, Raila was blocked from going his home? Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. It happened. And Eva Peters, hey Mike from Muranga. What's the heat? Okay, someone is calling.
And
yes, you have to reduce the volume of your radio or whatever.
Yes.
Now go ahead. Know your name and where you're calling from. I'm okay.
My name is Rashid.
Yes. Oh, Rashid. You've always called before.
Yes. Yes. I'm calling from Nairobi.
Yes. How is Nairobi?
Yeah. I'm fine. I think we're waiting for you, Lee, on 20th. I will host you.
Nairobi itachemka.
Nairobi itachemka kabisa.
Okay, your opinion. Your opinion.
So
my opinion is I want to support what Martha Karua said,
Yes.
that any attempt of killing any Azimio supporter,
Yes.
take direct.
Yes.
And I think Lee, hii kitu tuwekee mkazo kwa mtandao kila mahali, tuseme, tuambie Wakenya, tuambie Ruto ya kwamba akijaribu mtu yote Azimio akijaribu kukula bullet, head direct, na kila scene, kila video zote tutakuwa tunatuma.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want, unajua sasa hii mali imefika, we have to sacrifice hata kama niyo 1 month, afadhali tumie kidogo lakini tukuwe na liberation. Angalia sasa hili, look at this moment, what they're thinking about is to fight people's business. Wamesahau university watoto wanafaa kulipiwa lab, wametoa secondary yote wameongeza fees.
Yes.
Kila mahali vitu vya kama expensive. Why? Huh? Huh? And kitu imenishangaza ni ya kwamba hawa hata police officers, police wenyewe wametolewa ile insurance bana.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hiyo mambo ya hospitali, anaenda polisi atakuwa anajipeleka hospitali.
Oh, hiyo sijajua.
Hii inafanyika underground bana.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa, tukutane 20th.
Tukutane 20th.
Yes,
Nikifika Nairobi, let me know.
So I'll let you know. Karibu. Yes, so many people are calling when I'm on call. Now, when the phone is free, none is going through. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, let me try calling this then. It's called 3 times. Let me read the comments. Isaac Kuchieng Ukondani from Nairobi. Steve Ogola, I'm Steve live from Mombasa. Karibu. Hello.
Hi Lee.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
This Charles Min
yes.
from Dubai.
Charles, how is Dubai?
How Dubai is good. Just watching this news from Kenya, prices, life actually. When I see what actually Raila is doing,
yes.
Some of us, I see Kenya Kwanza, I see the life. So,
I think you have a problem with your network.
When somebody puts my network has a problem. Are you getting me now?
No, it's okay.
I'm saying when the likes of Gerard Gay say Baba needs a handshake.
Yes.
This time round, I'm seeing Raila. Raila now we are seeing Raila from 1980s.
The Raila
and 1990s. Yeah, these people, I know the young class don't know Raila. Some of us who are there during 80s and 90s
yes.
know who Raila is.
Okay.
And the way the dressing code, which Raila is putting on currently, when you look keenly and the speech is giving now, Raila is speaking out of his anchor and out of his heart, what is actually eating him inside. And when you see what currently is going the country since he announced yesterday that we are going for mass action, today actually, it might be a low turnout day. People, when something begins at times, people think it's a joke. However, we had small crowds today, but as I'm seeing, things may turn out to be a mass from tomorrow.
So let's just wait and see how things are going to turn out from tomorrow. And I want to thank you so much for calling. Just know that I really appreciate.
And another thing, other thing before you go, Lee.
Yes.
Actually, the question is, what are we expecting on 28th?
Yes.
Actually, you can when read critically what Raila is and how it is speaking. People might take it lightly that Raila might not. You see, what he said in Migori is out to die for the country.
People, yes.
For the people, I'm ready to die for the people. Yes. And actually, Raila is not there to lose anything. Ruto can lose.
Yeah, Raila doesn't have anything to lose.
Raila doesn't have anything. That's why Raila feels that these guys, there's something they always hiding, reading him out of election each and every time. That's why now he say, no, with me, I'm there for the people.
Yeah.
With you, you're for your own interest.
Yes.
Now let me fight with the people to get their rights.
Yeah.
And believe you me not, on 20th, I'm seeing something bigger going to happen. Let this guy barricade the state houses. But you know what happened in Kisumu? If you're not careful, on 20th,
yes,
people of Kisumu might enter state lodge in Kisumu. I tell you this.
Okay. Thank you so much, comrade. Let me pick another call.
What happened in Kisumu? Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, Karib. Now there's this issue. Okay, let me pick this. Hello. Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Yes, go ahead. Name and where you're calling from.
I'm Orlando Joseph.
Yes, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm calling from Kisumu. I'm just in Kisumu here.
Just next to me here.
Yeah, next to you here, sir, for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, kulingana na venye ninaona dalili ya hali inaendelea.
Yes.
Yeah, serikali kuinua mkono si rahisi, lakini ukiangalia indications kutokana na Kenya Kwanza kupitia kama kiongozi kama Mudavadi.
Yes.
Tayari ameshakana kwamba maandamano hizi solo kitu, lakini kuna dialogue na zile vitu zenye uratibu kwa table ndio waite baba ili waongee, wasikizane ndio solve problem. So kuna indication ya kwamba kuna panic ya hali ya juu sana yenye inabidi kwamba tarehe 20 kuna uwezekano wapige mkono chini na waite baba behind the scene ndipo waiweke open baada ya mkutano. So sio rahisi. Yes.
Okay.
Sio rahisi, lakini kuna uwezekano watapiga mkono chini, ingawaje kama kiongozi hawezi kuonesha tena kwamba umeshindwa. Yeah, kwamba amesarenda, but baba anajua because this is a matter of national sacrifice.
Yes.
Yes, so nashukuru sana baba.
Karibu sana. Asante.
Mimi support wako mkubwa kabisa.
Tutakunywa chai kama uko hapa Kisumu.
Karibu kabisa. Nataka kuona kabla sijarudi nyumbani because I'm going to Bunyala for good.
Okay. Who else is calling? Let me try this. It's coming through. There's a phone call coming through. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Lee.
Yes, how are you, Ben?
I'm good.
How are you?
I got a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good. I have a question.
Go ahead.
I want to know. Yes, there's mass action, but is it realistic? And again, if we flip the script, if Raila won the election, and then Ruto is out, and then he claims to do mass action, is it possible to get someone out of Statehouse? That's number one. Yeah. So number two, nani atatoka aende kwa Statehouse protest?
Watu wengi watatoka.
Did you see what happened? Yes. Did you see what happened in the US?
Yeah.
They were trying to go to Congress. Wakatoka wakienda. That will be an insurrection. Insurrection is equal to treason. Watu treason Kenya inapanishwa with what kind of punishment? So I'm trying to see. I mean, yes, Raila has a point, but I mean, ataiwaka utaje.
Hiyo ndio swali, and that's why he said he will be leading from the front. He knows what he's doing and is ready to pay the ultimate price. So for us, we'll just have to wait to see. Because
the other time he said the same thing. Akajiswea.
Yes.
Lakini kidogo akatokea na Uhuru.
Yes.
We were so disappointed.
Yes. So many people.
So is that the other plan?
So let's wait and see. It's only 10 days from today.
But Lee, I like your work.
Karibu sana.
I like your work.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
Okay. Reduce the volume. Hello.
Hello, Lee.
Yes,
This is Michael.
Michael.
I'll not tell you the second name because of my work.
Okay, go ahead.
Kenya, I'm fearing that the politics of this country might not be sustained for long.
Yes.
A country where we are employing two tribes, the young people who are joining politics, the only thing they can tell you is we as young people,
Yes.
and no sensible point beyond that.
Yes.
A country when the economy is inflating,
Yes.
and the leaders are thinking that the only solution to an inflating economy is to serve two tribes. You reduce the 50 million people to either 10 million, to a number that you can sustain. That is not something that is sustainable in this country. I support Raila. The only thing I think sometimes drastic behaviors needs drastic measure.
Exactly.
Raila should give us guns.
No.
Raila should give us guns.
No.
We fight.
No, where we
No,
no
let me
no
tell
no
you
no.
something.
Let's not go that direction. Let's not go that direction.
Let me tell you.
No,
let me
let's
tell you.
no, let's not go that direction.
The new colonialism in Africa
Yes.
is becoming worse than what the whites were doing
Mm-hmm.
during colonial period. I think we have 100 military personnel. If we million people we get those machines,
No, no.
military.
No. Let me disconnect you. No, I don't want to go that direction. That direction, no. Fatuma karibu, Martin Karanja, we thought Baba Kenya will go karibu sana. Simon Kwendo karibu. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Geoffrey.
Yes, Jeffrey, how are you?
I'm good. Do you?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
I really appreciate the way you normally analyze.
Karibu sana.
See, your analysis on regarding the politics. So what I would like to tell William Ruto,
Yes.
Baba is as strong and Baba still has more people,
Yes.
has more followers.
Yes.
So he should, Ruto and Kashago should start fearing Baba. Baba will make it different. They don't believe it, but that day they will believe.
On 20th.
On starting today, some things has started changing. Don't
Yes.
you see in Kisumu?
Yes.
Don't you see in Vihiga?
Yes.
So many things are going to happen, and some people they don't know that demonstration will cost Kenyans. First of all, more tourists.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to stop to come into our country.
Mm-hmm.
So unless these people, if they can, but this time around they cannot convince Baba.
Are you sure?
I'm sure they cannot convince Baba this time around.
Okay, let's wait and see how things are going to unfold. We have taken exactly 30 minutes on live now. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, we've taken like 30 minutes already. Let me pick this and hello. Let me. Some of you are asking. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Reduce the volume.
Is this Lee?
Yes, this Lee. Reduce the volume of your whatever TV or radio or whatever. Then we can proceed.
Okay, let me go ahead. Okay. Let me decrease that.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, this is Patricia.
Patricia, how are you?
I'm good, and I'm calling regarding your question.
Yes.
My thoughts are for Raila. This is all or nothing moment.
Yes.
And also for those within his Azimio team, especially those hoping to take power of Azimio once he's finished.
Yes.
This is also their,
Moment.
make it or break it time.
Yes.
And I think for the risks they've taken to this moment,
Yes.
they have to go all the way. They cannot retreat.
Yes.
Because retreating means the end.
Yes.
That whole group of people.
Yes.
From, I believe, cases that be facing in court over all, they already started talking about how money is missing and the handshake brothers took the money.
Yes.
So I think the repercussions are going to be very heavy on them if they slow this down. The other issue, I do not believe they need to actually enter Statehouse. They can be all in the periphery. They don't have to actually enter. If everybody came to Nairobi, like they're saying,
yes,
and they were around the whole of Nairobi, everybody's jam-packed,
yes,
I think the effect they were looking for would be achieved. Now, what I don't know is how the current, the leader in power will react to the people. But I don't believe we can actually begin shooting people because of the IEC question. The IEC question is still there,
yes.
So him authorizing direct fire on a population would not lend well to a case that is sort of still pending. And I think that is why the Raila group keeps saying it's going to be peaceful demonstration, because that cloud is always hanging over their heads. And of course, you noted in Kisumu how they were very peaceful. Correct. Yes. Correct. Yeah. So, we wait and see, but I truly believe it's, with the way they address the military fatigue, if they lose this one, they're facing hard time. The whole bunch of plus Kenya. Exactly. If they lose this, they are finished. That's I agree with you. I agree completely with you. Yes. If they don't push it to the end, that's it for the rest of them. And for and then these are the people who made the government. They call the government their corporate enterprise. Yes. Enterprise. Everybody else that's outside of this corporate enterprise will suffer for the next 20 years. I agree. Because they'd have lost the grip of power. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Patricia. Karibu. Now. The calls are now coming like nobody's business.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Lee. I'm just following I think we are
name and where you are calling from.
Lagging a few seconds behind.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just want to mention key points, and I'm glad that you already mentioned things that are happening around the world, because this is there's a new move, and my advice to people who are coming to support Raila Odinga,
yes,
must be able to adapt to the current move for change.
Yes,
because things have changed today. People are able to go out in the streets.
Yes,
and they must sustain their stay on the streets day and night.
Yes.
So my advice to Baba and his team, they must establish logistics.
Yes.
They must make sure, if they're going to go out on the streets of Nairobi, they must have water supply, and people must sacrifice to be able to share food, to be able to share water, to be able to share just all small kind of things. That is what will remove William Ruto from power, because this is the third liberation.
Yes.
When Baba was campaigning, he was saying liberation was third liberation was from poverty and disease and so on and so forth, and economic liberation. But actually, if you go back in the history of Baba and the politics of Kenya, the liberation is that identifies with Baba is this kind of liberation, going out and effecting change, like the constitution. And my advice to the people of Mount Kenya, they must come out, because this is what Kenneth Matiba died. This is why Charles Rubia came out. This is why Mukaru Nganga came out. This is why Koigi Wamwere was in exile.
Yes.
They must not pretend or stay back that they're protecting the small businesses. William Ruto cannot protect the Kikuyus in the Rift Valley. Yes. Every Kenyan can live anywhere in the country.
Yes.
And so the Kikuyus must remember, if they want to honor Koigi Wamwere, they want to honor the Kenneth Matiba, I mean, they must come out and say, yes, we have to get rid of this government.
Yes.
And do things clean. This idea of being identified, helping or enabling people out to rig election to stay in power must stop.
Exactly.
And, the Kikuyus and the Mount Kenya can demonstrate that they want a better Kenya for everyone. So Martha Karua is staying with Baba, which is great because she was in the second liberation. I remember Martha Karua walking out of Moi's speech. When Moi started to speak Drush, Martha Karua stood and walked away. And Paul Mui and so on and so forth. They must come out and say, this is the final call for all political activists who wanted a better Kenya for everyone. Not a Kenya for the few rich people who are saying we want economic liberation, but majority of thousands of Kenyan youth have no job. And we are a third world country. And Lee, I want to tell you, and all the listeners, for any third world country in the entire world, you cannot say there's lack of job opportunities. The only place you're going to find people say we are unemployed is the developed country because the competition is so high. I give you one example. In Germany, they started recycling plastic and making plastic chairs and so on. And they built a huge factory.
Yes.
And then they ran out of raw material. And then all these things became white elephants. And you find that in Europe now, there are a lot of people who are qualified. They're competing for jobs.
Yes.
But in Kenya, we should be trying to attain developed country status. So we should be creating jobs every single day. We should be giving contractors contracts so that they can maintain our roads. Small contracts here and there, but not making Kenya look good at the top. But the majority are suffering in that country. So Kenyans must come out and they must support Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga is now aged now, but he still has the strength of Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
So Kenya must come and hold these two hands, like the Jews, the Israelites held the hands of Moses.
Thank you.
Joshua held the hand of Moses. So this is the final call so that Kenyans can enter Canaan. That's where we are going.
Thank you.
I want to appeal to the people of Mount Kenya. They must come out. All Kenyans come out, support Baba, stay in the streets of Nairobi. Don't go anywhere. Let them shoot and we will be recording. And I can tell you, we'll be collecting evidence to take these people finally to ICC. Everybody come out with your mobile phone, be ready to record. Any policeman who shoots, record, and we send to ICC. And we want to see where William Ruto will go.
Okay.
I think I've said more than enough, Lee, but I'll give other people a chance.
Give them. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the work that you do.
Okay. Now, for those who are asking how they can support the channel, there's a number there, and down there you can see the name which you can use for those who are using Wave. Hello.
Yes, Lee. Hi, how are you?
How are you? Name and where you're calling from?
I'm good. This is Wilson calling from Nairobi.
Okay, Wilson, go ahead.
Now, we've seen things unfolding, and my comments are that at this time maybe it's important to note that where there's a new team has come to at this particular moment with the backing of Kenyans.
Yes.
with the aim of reducing the cost of life and the rest of the concerns that were raised by Raila.
Yes.
It is a time of no retreat.
Yes.
Like the previous caller just mentioned that if they retreat right now, they will be pushed to oblivion.
Yes, that's true.
But there is one thing that I want to say, maybe just outside the topic a bit.
Yes.
The cost of life really has gone to a way that is unimaginable. And if you realize that the dollar has gone up, and the cost of oil is also going to go up, if there is no intervention, with the subsidies, the cost of oil is going to go to soar up and up. And another thing that I've also heard that is happening is that the old notes are now back into circulation. You know what that will do? That will drive inflation higher and higher.
Higher, yeah.
You see, it's like printing money
Printing
just to
money.
save a situation.
Yeah. They're doing what they did with the Girongo Youth for Kano.
Exactly.
Where money was printed and circulated to everybody.
Imagine the guy making the decision in the government. That guy must be. He is not using his senses. This is the time. You know what Kibaki did was to mop excess liquidity.
Yes.
To raise the capital. To stabilize the Kenyan currency at that time.
Yes.
And the shilling became stronger. Yes. But right now, with the dollar rising, globally, cost of life, grains are not there, the issue, Ukraine and all that, and also printing cash. I equate it to printing cash.
Yes.
It will make things worse and worse and worse. This is the time when, those who call themselves economists in the government, they need to think straight. They should not think politically.
Yes.
They should think straight.
Agree.
So, as it is, let's just hope that all these things can be achieved for the betterment of everybody else, to have at least an affordable life. Education is just too high. And I ask myself, by the way, all the subsidies have been reduced.
Yes.
Have been done away with. Yes. The tax bracket has been widened.
Yes.
There is more collection.
Yes.
From the time since August to this date, it is just collection of taxes, but there is nothing happening. What are we really? What kind of life really? Because I think right now there is enough money. Even if they found the coffers, if they found the kitties without any cash, there is enough cash right now.
I agree.
You see, yes, but what it is meant for now. So anyway, let me thank you for the good work that you're doing.
I really appreciate.
Yeah,
and thank you for calling this light. Okay.
Thank you.
Who else is calling? Hey, someone is already online. Hello? Yes, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Go ahead. Name and where you're coming from.
Yeah, so my name is Oliver. I'm calling from Nairobi.
Yes.
Yeah, so myself, I have a different view about this
whole thing.
Maandamano, mass action.
Yes.
So previously, Baba has called out mass action.
Yes.
And in those other times, I have supported that call.
Yes.
Because it was Baba's call.
Yes.
It naturally came from Baba. Yeah. But I can tell you right now, action that Baba is calling, the same way Baba was behaving before August 9th. He was told what to do.
Yes.
So right now, Baba is calling for mass action because the same people who are advising him or who are lying to him that he was going to be president are the same people who are telling him call for mass action. So the reason why I'm saying this mass action, I don't support it, is because of one thing.
Yes.
The way the economy is right now, even without Baba doing anything.
Yes.
Baba just going to his home in Karen and relaxing,
yes,
and enjoying life. This economy is going to collapse.
Yes.
There are so many things that are pointing to the collapse of this economy.
Mm-hmm.
What these people who are pushing Baba to have this mass action, what they are looking for, they're looking for a fallback.
Yes.
So that the narrative that they will be using is that the economy is not functioning because of Baba.
Yes.
But in reality, this economy is going to collapse.
Yes.
Why is it going to collapse? We have a huge import bill that we have to take care of.
Yes.
Fuel is expensive. We don't have dollars.
Yeah.
We now are not only buying fuel, we're also buying food, which we should not have been spending dollars to buy. The other thing is capital outflows. There is this thing, the Fed rates increasing. That has affected the demand for dollars globally.
Yes.
So there's capital outflow. The dollars are leaving wherever else they are in the global economy. They're going back to America. And then there is the Eurobond that is due in 2024, 2 billion, which indications are that we are most likely going to default.
Yes.
So all those things are pointing to a collapse.
Yes.
So Baba should not be used this time round. Baba should wait. Mass action will just happen by itself, and then Baba will join in.
So
that's my take.
So you belong to the group of thought where I personally belonged or belongs to, which believes that Baba ought to have just disappeared, like Joho.
Yes.
Then this government was going to commit mistakes, or they are going to be there, then they'll fail. And then it's Kenyans themselves who are going to call Baba to come back.
Kenyans will call Baba, and Baba will now rise up to occasion.
And it will be late. Baba we know. It will be late, and there would be no one to really blame.
Yes, it will be evidence that Baba has no contribution to the failures.
Okay,
it's just
thank you.
Naturally, government has failed.
Thank you so much. Now, I want to pick the last 2 calls, please. 2 calls only. Let me pick this. Hello? Hello? That the guy has refused to reduce the volume of whatever. Hello? Yes, how are you?
Hello?
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, man.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm fine.
Name and where you're calling from?
Yes, I'm Newton. No?
Yes.
Yes, I'm calling from Nairobi.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I want to contribute on this issue of Mandamano.
Yes.
Yes, I don't think it's heading anywhere. Because if you look at the situation and how the country is divided, the hustlers are still standing with the root.
Yes.
But few pockets of hustlers here and there who are disgruntled, they're not ready to come out to oppose the government that they put in place.
Yes, because of shame and fear.
Who are seeing the way economy is going bad. As much as we would want an uprising, but we also understand the other half of the country is also opposing that.
Yes.
So it will pity the support the hustlers versus the progressive minds.
Yes.
So I don't see the end game, the end game that Raila is looking forward to. The best thing that Raila could have done, I think Raila could have just let Kenyans be.
Wakule ujeuri yao. Wakule ujeuri yao.
Yeah, wakule ujeuri yao.
Okay.
Because I think Raila is the Mandamano, the energy, even if you look at the energy that this Mandamano is generating, it is not sufficient to push it forward to the end or to achieve anything that is substantive.
Okay.
That's my thought, man.
Thanks so much. Welcome again. Hello.
Oli,
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. This is Kalama.
Yes, Kalama.
Calling from Embu.
Embu. How is Embu?
Embu is fine. I'm happy.
Okay, go ahead.
But yes, I had a suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah. First things first. I congratulate everyone who is fighting for this country, including Baba.
Yes.
What I can say is that as it is, we must remember that sovereignty belongs to the people.
Yeah.
We've always been hearing that sovereignty belongs to the people, but sovereignty is on paper, but it can never be practiced.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I'm happy with the current situation that Kenyans are becoming more vigilant.
Yes.
And they are able to exercise their democratic right.
Yes.
That is being enshrined in Article 37 of the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
The situation is dire.
Yes.
And we need to act as Kenyans, because these people, the current regime that we are having right now, we as Kenyans, na kama vijana, I think they are not telling us the truth.
Yes.
You understand, wakati wa promulgation, wakati wa inauguration, they told us that they inherited a dilapidated country economy.
Yes.
Yeah. And they are claiming or alleging that there is nothing. There was nothing.
Yes.
And right now, they is it 1 month or 2 months later, they were able to come up with the Hustler Fund.
Yes.
The Hustler Fund that is, they allocated 50 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now 50 billion. For example, mimi kama kijana, like the least amount that nimepata, the amount that nimepata, I got 500 shillings.
Yes.
500 shillings, and we are being told that from the 500 shillings, you can only receive 475.
Yes.
Already, unga, it is selling at 250. I'm jobless.
Yes.
And these people are telling us that 25 shillings is there for savings, and you cannot access the money mpaka ifike around 6,000. You can, and also we have like 16 million, close to 16 million subscribers. That means now mwenye anapata 500 shillings, analipa 1 shilling every 2 weeks.
Yes.
And if you multiply 1 shilling by 16 million subscribers, I'm talking about those who are receiving 500 shillings. Unapata the government, the illegitimate government, inapata 16 million.
Yes.
So government inatuambia ya kwamba there is no money, but it is making money.
Lots of
and
it.
Then unasikia kwamba they are attending services every Sunday.
Yes.
They are able to give out money. Like for example, recently tulikuwa na 5 million, 2 million from the DP and another 2 million from the president. Ilipelekwa kwa a certain church in Nairobi last Sunday. We do not have enough doctors. We do not have enough teachers to sustain the situation, especially the issue of CBC. The cost of living iko juu
sana,
and then juu sana.
Anza ku summarize, yeah.
Yes, so I support the whole thing that Baba is proposing in terms of us exercising our democratic right.
Thank you. Now, guys, I think, thank you so much. Guys, I think we've had most of the opinions and comments from almost everyone. So I'm giving, we have like 5 more minutes. I wanted it to be exactly 1 hour. Let me pick it. Hello? Hello? Yes, go ahead. Name and where you're calling from.
Yes, yes, my name is Joroge Robert from USA.
Yes, Robert, can you go ahead?
Yeah, I just want to urge all Kenyans who feel like we have been oppressed for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Let us all go. Even me, myself, I'm taking a flight.
Yes.
On 20th, I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Wamenyima baba mara mingi sana. I have voted for baba all my years.
I was talking to another lady who is a subscriber here on the channel. She's been very consistent. Then she disappeared after the election, yeah? And the lady told me she doesn't want anything to do with the Kenyan politics because I think she drove how many miles to go and vote in America, and then that vote doesn't count. It's really hurting her. So I can feel you. Okay, go ahead.
Same. I was there to vote. Yes. I had to buy my air ticket to come and vote.
Get a place to sleep.
My voting station is Dhika.
Yes.
Yeah, Dhika Stadium. I went there to vote. Yes. And now you can see what they did to us.
Yes.
Now I'm coming kwa hiyo maandamano. Wacheni kusema ati hatuna nguvu ya kutosha. Huyu kijana ameongea hapo, amesema kweli. Lakini yeye kama haparticipate na anaumia. Hiyo ni kusema namna gani? We need to all go. It is one. Uliona baba vile alisema leo, amekuja kwa Migori mara ya mwisho.
Yes.
Kuna la lingine. Whatever happens, ameshawaaga.
Yes.
Na hii ni hakuna kitu utaletewa tunasema namna gani? Kwa mkono hapo ulambe. Hapana. Yes. Hii ni kwa nguvu, ni liberation ya mwisho.
Yes.
Tuende tujiokoe. Na hata nyinyi kweli muangalie vile tunatukanwa hapo, ati hii kitu ni share. Seriously?
Ni shares. Okay.
Wacheni tuende. Iwe ya mwisho, mtu kama anakufa siku ni 2 kuzaliwa na kukufa. Maana mambo ni 2. Yes. Wale tutabaki. Kwa watu tukienda mnatupeleka kwa shamba. Sipo.
Asante. Let me keep your number. Okay. Haya, bye. Guys, I think it's now enough. Let me close now. Hey, hello guys.
Yeah, thank you Lee.
Daka kidogo sana. Yes, Anton.
From Kenya.
Yes. Kenya where?
Yeah, in Nairobi. I'm actually calling from Nairobi.
Okay, it's important.
Yeah, so I'm also in support Nairobi. Yeah, so Lee, what I'm basically saying also, I'm also in support of what is happening. And like to tell the Kenyans that this actually the last call, as Baba is saying, because personally I'm not very happy. I've been for the time I've voted. Actually, I've been voting Baba, and we cannot just forget and move on. We have to clear 2020 before we go to 2027. Yeah, that's what I have to say. And I'll be out for Mandaman. I'll have to be there.
Thank you so much.
This time I'm going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, guys, I think that's the last phone call I've picked. I think that's the last one I've picked. I've picked that. I think that's the last one. I've seen so many people, Diana, so many people are trying to call. Guys, sorry, that's the last one. I'm seeing someone has recorded an audio here. I don't know. Maybe disability or something, Guys, I think, let me end it there. We can work tomorrow. We can work something tomorrow, but you can send me coffee or M-Pesa there. Let me just put the number before I leave. That number there, the name should be Omondi Amos. So I want to thank everyone who took their time, those whose phones were able to go through, and those whose phones were not able to go through. Fred Osore from Nairobi Tasia, thank you always for your support. It's that time. It's a bit late here. So guys, until next time, bye bye. If you can always come the way you've come in numbers today, I can do it twice a week. You know, we started this journey, we ended it, but now we are starting it afresh. It's very difficult, but we can look to maybe Fridays like today, and maybe on Wednesday, or if you guys like, Saturdays or Sundays after we've witnessed, after the rallies, and then in the mid of the week. And I'll also be live on the day of 20th, guys. So stay tuned, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.